President Muhammadu Buhari was in Madrid, Spain, for a three-day high-level meeting with King Felipe VI of Spain. While there, President Buhari had audience with a cross-section of Nigerians in Spain, especially some professional footballers. It was indeed a meeting with excitement and banter with Mr. President. I'll bring you the details soon. And the president of the Nigerians in Diaspora organization, NIDO Poland, Dr Omothade Omotosho, says investing in Nigeria is a double-digit profit margin with return on investment. And that's not all. A Nigerian-American nurse, president and founder, Nelly Onyiyechi Okempu Foundation, has given back to her community in the spirit of volunteerism and charity. And do not forget our diasporan of the moment. Please stay with your favorite program, The Diaspora, and I am Koinsola Adetunbi, your host. The Chairman CEO of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Honorable Dr. Abike Dabiri Erewa, facilitated the town hall meeting where President Muhammadu Buhari addressed some Nigerians in Madrid, Spain. Please take a listen.
I am delighted to be meeting with a cross-section of Nigerians living in Spain. Many of you are here for different reasons, some for a fulfilling career in sports, especially in football, from where you earn respectable incomes to sustain yourselves as well as maintain your extended families in Nigeria, including investments back at home. Some of you are engaged in other businesses that have enhanced your socio-economic status, both here and at home. More importantly, through your commitment to your various callings, you have enhanced the name and image of our country, thereby earning Nigeria's respect in Spain. I have also been informed of how law-avoiding you are here in Spain. I wish to encourage you to continue to be more models for our youth back at home, as well as sustaining the image of being excellent ambassadors of Nigeria in Spain and live peacefully in the various communities in which you reside here in Spain. As I have always done, whenever I am abroad, I wish to reassure all of you in Spain of the determination of the federal government of Nigeria to continue to remain engaged with our compatriots in the diaspora for more purposeful partnership that impact our country and people. It is in the quest for actualizing this objective that I established the Diaspora Commission to give focus to the management of this partnership that leads to a win-win situation for Nigeria at home and abroad. I believe that you are aware of how important your character, conduct, and comportment in your daily activities define your roles as ambassadors and image promoters of Nigeria abroad. Ambassador, you are not the only one ambassador. They are all ambassadors. As you perform this responsibility for Nigeria abroad, I encourage you to embrace purposeful investment back home. Such investment can be financial or through your talents and skills, which can help mold and develop your youth back at home. On the part of the federal government, Nigeria will continue to aggressively protect and defend the interests of all Nigerians abroad, especially the law-abiding compatriots. Despite our numerous challenges at home, such as the containment of terrorist activities and other forms of threats to our national security, as well as the devastating impact of the coronavirus pandemic, our government continues to work assiduously to tackle challenges of infrastructural development, power, water, transportation, housing, etc., with a view to creating the enabling environment for our collective prosperity. Our unity in diversity has always been our strength. I therefore call on all Nigerians, including those of you in diaspora, to join hands with us in building the Nigeria we desperately want. May I also let you know that presently we have started the process leading to our national election in 2023. Our government is working tirelessly to ensure that the Independent National Electoral Commission delivers credible, free, and fair elections and a smooth transition to the next democratic government.
I want to thank you in a special way, sir, for everything you have done for Nigerian communities living abroad by setting up a Diaspora Commission. And this Diaspora Commission has been pivotal in taking care of the needs of Nigerians abroad, which Spain is among them. So here, we have a thriving Nigerian community here. The Nigerian community here has been growing every year because of the opportunity that Spain offers to many of us. I've lived here over 15 years, and I can attest to the fact that Nigerian community here is a very strong community. We are doing our very best to make sure that we represent Nigerians well by projecting the good image of Nigeria and avoiding anything that will tarnish the image of Nigeria. We have a very dynamic Nigerian community here that are thriving and doing all our best to make sure that we do the things we needed to do so that at the end of the day, we will succeed in all our endeavors. So please, sir, once more, I don't want to go too much because I'm not giving a lot of time to go into the details of the things we need from the government. Although later, I will, through the ambassador, make some presentation to the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs on the things that are very dear to Nigerians and the things that Nigerians need, because we have a lot of things that we want to present to the government so that they will look into it and know how they can be able to give us a helping hand in making sure that Nigerians here are well taken care of. So we've been working in a very harmonious way with the mission, the embassy here.
We have 80,000 documented Nigerians in Spain, and the footballers are very thriving. We have about 19 footballers, Nigerian footballers, and I'm sure, Mr. President, you know about Aziza, who plays for Barcelona. She's one of the leaders in football in this country, and it's well appreciated. But I hope one day a Nigerian like Kenneth will be playing for Real Madrid, which is my team. So, Mr. President, without taking so much of the time, the Nigerians here appreciate your concern. And I, as the head of mission, through the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, I'm driving it within the limits of power and rule of law without compromising anything that may be an infraction. Because I realize that as a leader, you must lead by examples, and that's a leadership style that I've been able to express all the time. Thank you very much, sir.
Diaspora market policy so that you can own your own homes directly rather than being defrauded. So a lot of things are happening for the diaspora under your leadership, sir. At this stage, I want to call on Kenneth, who has a presentation to make to Mr. President.
On behalf of my colleagues and also the Super Eagles, which I'm a member of, I want to thank you for the constant support in Garua, you made that time to speak with us, and also you were there in the stadium in Abuja to support us. We want to appreciate that.
Thank you very much. I have got a prepared speech which I will read, but for this presentation, which I did not expect, I thank you very much for it. When I was in school, 9 years of boarding school, I took to hockey instead of football. I felt safer with hockey. I have a stick. I keep the distance, but I was too late to be contacting people, so I put football out. Thank you very much.
The President met with the diaspora community, and Spain is particularly peculiar because we have quite a lot of professional football players here, 19 male and 7 female, and a few of them were able to be here. And the good thing is the passion, the commitment about their country, and with a commission in place to structure diaspora engagements, I think it's been a very good meeting, and we continue to engage with the diaspora. As the President always says, they are our #1 ambassador, so it's important to meet with them, engage with them, and there are many programs that they need to key into, programs specifically for the diaspora. So it was a very fruitful engagement. Ours is to follow up and ensure that those engagements turn to positive productivity for our country, Nigeria. Everywhere he goes, he welcomes Nigerians, and it's always a very down-to-earth and very, very natural engagement. And beyond telling us that he actually recognized Mary because of his haircut, he also made us realize that I used to play hockey in school. So, and they were also very excited knowing that Mr. President, is quite in touch with a whole lot of things and what they are doing. And the key thing is, he's following what everybody is doing and ensuring that we also engage with them and ensure that they're carried on along with the programs and policies of the federal government. I think that's just the key thing.
Thank you, Mr. President, for that engagement. Dr. Omothade Omotosho is the president of the Nigerians in Diaspora organization, Poland. My producer, Mr. Gabriel Odu, engaged him on how he is projecting the image of Nigeria abroad. Enjoy.
Welcome to the Diaspora. Can we meet you, sir?
Okay, I'm from Kwara State, in a small village called Idofin, Odoaga, Okero local government of Kwara State.
Yes. You left home, Nigeria. When and where did you go to? And what are you doing in your sojourn country?
Yep, interesting question. I left Nigeria in 2006-7, precisely 7, yes, and I relocated to Poland. I went for the purpose of studies for education. Yeah, I studied professional communication in marketing and business.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, and then I proceeded to do my PhD in business administration, focusing on entrepreneurship and innovation.
As president or chairman of Nigerians in Diaspora organization, NIDO Poland, what are the impacts or what are the parameters to ensure that Nigerians in Poland are united and work for a common good?
Well, so as chairman, as you know, the goal of generally any diaspora organization is to be able to bring diasporans together. So in this context, Nigerians together. First and foremost, for us to be able to work together as one. Of course, I don't want to use the word rebrand the image of Nigeria, but of course, to project, I would say, to project how beautiful, how great, and how wonderful Nigeria is. So we want to come together first as a community, as one Nigeria, okay, and represent our beloved country. That's our first goal. And then we talk about, how to attract business to Nigeria, right? We talk about how to also link businesses at home, to Europe, as it were, depending on the location, right? So these are among some of the things we do. And of course, we do quite a lot of events that helps to also showcase what we have in Nigeria. For example, we talk about culture, talk about history, So these are amongst others some of the things we do. But more importantly, We want people to come together, because the longer you live in a country that is not yours, the likely you are to probably forget about, the culture and the heritage of that country. So some of the things we do has to do with making sure that we remind ourselves of the fact that we are Nigerian.
What other thing you're doing, thinking home, thinking towards foreign direct investment back home to Nigeria?
We're encouraging professionals like myself and some other people to see how they can deploy their knowledge and experience. Now we talk about transfer of knowledge and skills. And as we all know, as a diasporan, you don't necessarily have to relocate completely. You can transfer knowledge. You can transfer expertise. You can transfer experience. We live in a knowledge economy. They say if I have one idea and you have one idea and we put those ideas together, it becomes two different ideas. So we live in a knowledge economy, and as diasporas, one of the things my office is doing is we're encouraging our people to see what they can do in terms of knowledge transfer.
Thank you for being a good ambassador. And now let's join Boya Linko for some messages.
Not so fast. Look, I'm tired. I want to check out of this country for greener pastures.
Just calm down for a moment. Please sit down. Do you have a job where you're going to?
No, but someone is arranging,
Listen, Alinko. Checking out of this country without proper planning means one thing. Unimaginable begin. I've been in the diaspora, but legitimately doing great things at home and abroad. As I've been saying, without the proper footing abroad, the risk is not worth it. Listen, Alinko, it's better to be home than be trapped abroad, or even end up in prison.
If you must travel, travel legitimately. Now, a Nigerian-American registered nurse visited her community and carried out an empowerment project. Enjoy.
I'm from Umukabi, Umabom, Umuahia, Abia State, Nigeria. I grew up in Abia State, both elementary school and secondary school. And after my secondary school, I traveled to the United States of America. That's where I furthered my education. Then in doing that, I'm into nursing job, and I want to give back to my community. I decided to set up an NGO. I've been helping people in my community for over 15 years. Then I said, one day, let me start empowering people in my village, then in Umuahia town. But it's not only in my community. This NGO I started is going to go to whole Nigeria. I'm praying to God to give me the opportunity to work hard and extend it to the whole Nigeria.
The president always tells diasporans, if you go out of Nigeria, be the best in what you do.
Yes.
Be a good ambassador.
Yes.
Excel, and always think home.
Yes.
Right. Now you're thinking home. That means you have been embarking on medical missions back home.
Yes.
Right.
Can
you tell us more on the medical missions?
Medical mission home is, I plan to, this is my plan, not only giving out to my community by helping, empowering people get a job. I empower them with a tricycle, keke for the youth, and also I give the widows money to start small businesses, and also the other areas I'm empowering people to make sure my community, youth and widows have something to count on to helping themselves. Then in terms of medical, I plan to have a little like a health center in my village. I'm planning to build that in future. That's my goal. I haven't get there yet. That's one of the reasons why I'm praying to God to help me to continue working hard. In that way, I can do that for them. And build a library also, because education is very important. These are part of the things I plan to do for my people.
Are you thinking towards other investment in Nigeria? Because the diaspora has the resources, the diaspora has the global connection, the diaspora have the skills. So are there other areas you are thinking of investing back home in Nigeria?
Right now, I'm focusing on the charity that I'm doing with my foundation.
Honestly, I'm overwhelmed. It actually came to me like a surprise. I've been hearing her doings, I've seen people that she has empowered. I've come in contact with people that she has empowered. But I got to know that these are people that really need it. And I prayed that a day like this will come, will come to me. That will also partake in this kind gesture of hers. And today, I'm happy that she remembers.
I'm here for Nelly Onyechi Okengwu Foundation. I'm a beneficiary of this wonderful foundation, gotten a grant of 100,000 naira to support my business. Continue to bless her, give her long life and prosperity.
Thank you for always remembering home. Now to our diasporan of the moment.
Our diaspora of the moment is Adeoye Oye Owolewa. Owolewa is a Nigerian-American politician, pharmacist, and a member of the Democratic Party. Owolewa was born in Nigeria to a father from Kwara State and a mother from Osun State. He is the grandson of Phoebe C. Ajayi Obe, a senior advocate of Nigeria. Owolewa was raised in Boston, where he attended Boston Latin School and graduated in 2008. In 2014, he earned a doctorate in pharmacy from Northeastern University and moved to Washington to practice pharmacy. In November 2020, he was elected as the shadow representative of the United States House of Representatives from the District of Columbia. As a shadow congressperson, Owolewa is tasked with lobbying for D.C. statehood, the unpaid position authorized by D.C. voters in 1982 but never approved by Congress. Although mistakenly described in Nigerian media as the first Nigerian American to be elected to the United States Congress, Owolewa is not a member of Congress. In 2014, he started work as a pharmacist. In 2018, he was elected a D.C. Advisory Neighborhood Commission for Ward 8, District 8E. Congratulations, Owolewa. We celebrate you as our diaspora of the moment.
Thank you for staying all through the program. We hope it's been worth your while. And in case you have anything to share with us, please do not hesitate to do so as we expect feedback on our show. Remember, you can reach us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook at Nigerians in Diaspora Commission. On Instagram at nidcom_gov. On our YouTube page at nidcom_gov. And on our website at www.nidcom.gov.ng. You can also join us on DSTV at NTA Network and NTA International on Tuesday at 3:30 p.m., on NTA International on Friday at 3:30 a.m., on NTA International on Saturday at 11 a.m., and on NTA News 24 on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. And you can join us on WAP TV on Thursdays at 9 a.m., and on WTV on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8:30 p.m. And you can join us on Ben TV London at 4:30 p.m. on Saturday. I remain your host, Koinsola Adetumbi. See you next time.